Now, you bring these first users in, you found your growth hack. Well, how do you create those users, or how do you turn those users into more users? How do you turn them into evangelists? This is where the viral elements come in. This can be both old school and new school. One of my favorite examples is Apple deciding to launch the iPod in the early 2000s, thinks, okay, everyone makes black headphones. What if we decide we'll just make ours white, and we turn everyone who uses our product into a walking advertisement or social object for our product? Apple and BlackBerry and Hotmail do the same thing, where they say, sent from my iPhone, sent from my BlackBerry, sent from my Verizon iPhone. How do you take an action that your users are already naturally doing and turn it into an unobtrusive form of advertisement or referrals? Groupon and Living Social do this, right? They create a referral program that's highly successful. You refer 3 friends, it's free. You refer a friend, you get $10 in credit. How do you incentivize the behavior that you want instead of just hoping that virality happens? You engineer this virality. Dropbox has been a huge referral advocate, right? You can get up to 500 megabytes of free space with Dropbox. If you're a pro subscriber, you can get a gigabyte. And every person that you refer, not only does Dropbox work better if you use it, but I get free space if I get you to use it. So the goal of a growth hacker is essentially to make themselves kind of irrelevant, right? To kickstart the growth and then let the growth operate under its own power. Improving the product is a marketing decision, too. It's not always just about getting more leads. So whatever the current state of your product is, it can get better. These are some of the tools that Lori was talking about earlier. Optimizely, Qualaroo. Where can you find the holes in your boat, patch those holes instead of just paddling faster or paddling harder? So marketing isn't just about leads. It's about conversion. It's about focusing on conversion and realizing that fixing that part of the equation can drive just as much growth as anything else. So Dropbox does this in a really smart way I love. They pay you in free storage if you take a tutorial of their product. Why would they do this? Well, the better you are as a user, the more knowledgeable you are as a user, the more likely you're going to get lots of stuff out of the service, the less likely you are to leave, and the more likely you are to refer other people because you have a full understanding of this. Airbnb has done this recently, I think, in a really smart way. If anyone's rented their house or apartment on Airbnb, the number one feature on the site is the attractive user photos. If a listing looks good, you're more likely to rent it. You're more likely to spend more money on the site. You as a user or as a host are more likely to make more money on your site. So this is like the sort of critical bottleneck on the site. So instead of just hoping that people slowly take better photos, they said, what if we just cover that cost? This is something that seems much more like business development, but they launch a program that says, we'll send a freelance photographer, a great professional photographer, out to your house. They'll take these photos for you. They'll handle the lighting. They'll handle everything else. And then you'll make more money, and we'll make more money. So this is the library in my house. This is the photo that Airbnb took. This is much better than any photo I could have ever imagined taking for myself. And they'd make me more money as a result. I stick to the service. I advocate the service. And then, of course, the added benefit from them is all the free publicity that they get out of this cool program and the word of mouth.